Hey, this is Jared, just quickly popping in at the start here to say that you can always find the newest episodes of Pulp Panic on your podcast streaming site of choice before they pop up here on YouTube. Have fun. Don't be fools out there.
There just is no reason I'm the bad guy in this situation. Like, she asked to go out for dinner.
Van number one.
She didn't specify.
Van number one, do you read?
Shush. This is Van 1. Over.
There is a toolbox directly outside in broad daylight. We've had our cover blown over less before, so if one of you guys could just grab that, that'd be great. Thanks.
Are you serious?
What are you blaming me for? How do you know it was me?
I'm the one in command here. You're the only other one. I told you to pack the van up, and you're gonna ruin this goddamn operation for all of us.
Okay, look at this. Nobody's here. I'll go out. I'll get it right now. There we go. That wasn't so fucking hard, was it? God.
They're almost here. Come on, get your shit together. If you blow this, you're gonna be fucking blacklisted. Welcome to Pulp Panic, a fiasco actual play podcast as an anthology of deception, debauchery, and desperation. Pulp Panic's not for the faint of heart, and any content warnings can be found in our episode description. This month's issue of Pulp Panic is titled Losers, English Dub Edition, a tale of fortune and infamy. Watch as greed, gluttony, and pride put everything they want and hold dear into jeopardy.
You know what's crazy?
No.
I've been thinking about like $500,000 is like how quickly I would betray you both for it.
But what would you do with it?
What would you do with $500,000?
I would spend it.
On what, Lucci? What do you need?
I would probably start a podcast.
What is this then?
But I'd start a podcast.
Welcome back to Pulp Panic, a real play fiasco podcast. And I'm not
Exactly.
going to repeat it because I say it in the intro, but it's been a second in theory.
We took a little time off
For the holidays.
for the holidays, kick up my feet, spread the toes.
Let them webs breathe, Moss.
In today's episode, we are going to be playing $500,000 in a grocery bag, written by Jason Morningstar, the guy who made all of Fiasco. Two special things to note for this episode. One is that in the character creation, there was our choices were limited.
But you might have been able to hear that in January, depending on how lazy we've been.
Yeah, depending on how lazy and or
Busy.
we've been.
Yes.
You might have heard that in January, but
Or how good the audio is. We did a different setup. We couldn't get together for it, but
the object is fixed for the character creation. So no matter what, there's always going to be one object, and it's always going to be in play. And that object is $500,000 in a grocery bag. And the other thing to note for this episode is that there's actually only 3 of us today. So the shame's going to be a little bit shorter, a little bit quicker, but hopefully a tighter story. So without further ado, I will start off by introducing my character.
oh, sorry, I'm just bracing myself.
Today, I will be playing John Alfred, local anime dork around town. And as a little vignette for John Alfred, every Saturday night, it is pretty much mandatory. You will not see him anywhere else. You could find him at his house, on his computer, furiously going through the hot anime forums and moderating them, because he is an online moderator, and he doesn't even he's very strict about doing his moderation to the point where he won't even get up to pee. He does drink a lot of Mountain Dew, and he reuses those bottles. He is an avid recycler and moderator. He's gross.
Oh.
And to my left, I am sharing the friends relationship of friends of the same cool person, but not with each other, with Moss. And we also share an object, which is the $500,000 in a grocery bag.
And I am playing Peppin Gunt. This Gunt,
He's just a sandwich artist. He works at Naughty's, the subnautical themed sandwich shop. A little vignette about Peppin is every week he has a little ritual where he walks over to the record store down at the corner on the street he lives at, and he buys one new CD. He's not stuck in the old days where he grew up with the music, and so this week he comes home with the album Bad Blood by Bastille, and he goes and he sits down in his little rocking chair, puts on his over the ear headphones. He's a little bit of an audiophile. He doesn't take the lower quality, and he listens through it, and I think Bad Blood, he starts to tear up. He really likes the song Overjoyed. That one makes him cry.
Hmm.
And then he takes it out of its original casing, puts the disc in a disc sleeve, and there's like hundreds of discs in there, and they're all labeled with a rating, and he gives Bad Blood 10 out of 10.
Aw.
Aw.
I want to see his other ratings.
And then to my left, I have Lucci. We have a work relationship, brand new and been around forever, as well as the location, Promise Hill, skeleton of a subdivision.
Hello, it's Lucci, and this week I am playing Kyler Sackoff. I am the newest employee at the local sub shop, hardcore anime fiend, and a wannabe entrepreneur. The only time you ever see me not in my kimono is when I'm on the clock at work.
God.
And a little vignette is that, I usually am late to work. Usually have a pretty good excuse. Oh no, my car didn't start. Oh no. But what actually happened was I was at home, looking in the mirror, kimono on, sword on my hip, trying to get down how long it takes me to unsheath it. Trying to get that time down.
What are you down to?
I'm down to half a second. Don't mess
Whoa.
Don't mess with me.
God damn.
Yeah,
Is it like a real sword, or is it like a replica, a fake?
it's a real sword. I get it
Wow.
sharpened weekly.
That must be expensive.
It is. And to my left, you may know them from
Earlier
things
in the show?
from earlier in the show, things such as Pulp Panic, things such as the role of John Alfred Yankovic, Jared.
Yeah.
We share a relationship of anime fiends. We're both fiending for that anime. And our need is that we want to bury our face in artisanal ice cream. And yeah, we're going to figure out what that means during the story today.
Yeah. And we will see.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else of note for character creation and or announcements?
If you liked listening to the character creation, let us know. We would love to try and fit it in somehow. It's tough as far as just the extra time needed.
Yeah.
If you really enjoyed it, let us know.
We'd love to include it in some way, shape, or form. Act 1, Scene 1, Moss. Will you establish or resolve?
I would like to resolve.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to establish.
Go for it.
I am going to play a side character, because this is Jared and Moss's scene. I'm going to play Ben Donner, the mutual friend that you two share.
The cool friend.
The cool friend that you two share in your relationship. You guys are in my apartment for the very first time since we've ever known each other. It's very sparsely decorated. The lights are mostly off. There's like one on in the corner that lights up the place, but like it's pretty dim. Through the blinds, I'm peeking through as if like surveillancing outside. And you two are currently awkwardly sat on my couch on opposite ends. You guys are some socially awkward dudes, and this is your first time over. I peek through the window and I go, I don't have much time. Thank you both for coming here today. I knew I could trust you too. I need you guys to do something for me. I need you to watch this. And then I walk over to the counter. The only thing inside of my apartment is this brown paper bag. Everything else is pretty sparsely decorated.
A male living
Exactly,
space.
yeah, stereotypical male living space. It almost looks like an Airbnb, like the way that there's no personality in it. So yeah, I grab the paper bag, and also I thump it down in front of you. And also, it is a bunch of bills. a bunch of like, there's hundreds, there's 20s, there's 10s. The paper bag is full to the top. And I'm just like, you two are the only people I can trust with watching my money until I get back.
What? How much money is this, Ben? Like, what?
This seems dangerous.
You're right, Peppin, it is dangerous.
Is this the Yakuza?
The less you know, the safer you are.
Oh my God.
I can't confirm it's dangerous, but that's why I had to pick you two. You know, we go way back, and you two have a very specific set of skills that are going to come in handy when it comes to guarding this. You, John, I know how much anime you watch. I know how much you've dedicated yourself to the craft. I know you have a very specific set of skills that's going to come in handy.
John takes out what looks like a butterfly knife at first, and then he starts to flip it around. But then when it extends out, it's just a pen. He's like, I'm very fucking skilled.
If that was a real knife, it'd be game over, man. It'd be game over. Also, you, Peppin Gunt, my tutor.
Yes, you probably know nobody smarter than me.
No, I don't. Exactly. And with your brains and your brawn, like, I know you two are going to be able to help me through this.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Don't you
Yes.
work at Naughty's?
Yes, I do.
It's you're at a sandwich shop?
Well, there's a lot of skill required to make a sandwich. I almost got into I did get into Harvard. I got a full ride at Harvard, but I didn't want to. I denied the full ride, and my father wouldn't pay for it, which I thought he would.
This is really nice. I really love hearing you guys get to know each other, you know, two of my mutuals.
I just thought it would be helpful to. What's your name?
John.
John. Yes.
You can call me Spike though.
Sure, buddy. I was very smart. Is just I wanted to clarify. Ben, I just thought John should know that.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Spike.
one conversation with
Spike.
you. I mean, like 5 seconds of conversation with you. You know how smart you are. My thing is that, like, you guys can do your pleasantries. I really have to skip town. Like, you guys are going to have 2 weeks to get to know each other. Because, like...
2 weeks?
Say, I really enjoyed your work on 2 years ago when you did the New Year's Eve ball drop. That network television, what a delight, huh?
Yeah, no, totally. I'm like half listening, so you're yapping. I pick up the couch cushion in between you two, because you guys are on a couch with 3 cushions, and underneath it, it's kind of hollow, and I pull out a go bag.
Holy shit.
Also, I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's great and all. Here. I pull out 2 keys and 2 pieces of paper, and I just quickly shove them at you guys. I'm like, yeah, just a copy, because I'm sure you'll be going in and out of here a lot. And then my landlord, he's picky. If you're coming in and out, you got to do something like liability. So just sign these real quick, just to be like, yeah, I have a copy of the key, and yeah, I'm liable for damages. Just sign. And I shove pens at them.
Yeah.
I got it. I can't stay in town much longer. Just fucking sign it.
Sure. John signs it. John Spike Alfred Yankovic.
And I shove the sheets of paper into my go bag.
Mm-hmm.
And then I peek through the blinds again. And also I'm just like, do you see what I've been dealing with? Do you see that van out there? It's been tailing me for weeks.
Ben like crouches and then walks up to the blinds and then finally peeks out, trying to be stealthy, but
Yeah.
As Peppin
dorky.
stands up, it's kind of finally obvious that he is a giant man. He's like 6'8", so he's like right above
What
your
the
head.
fuck?
So it's like a head. I'm guessing because you're bent down,
I'm
you're standing regular,
Yep.
and I'm just
Russian
like right
dolls.
above you.
I do love that image of 3 different slits in like the blinds.
Yeah. You see, this is what I've been dealing with.
Mm.
And also, this is why I need you to watch money. I'm going to lead these guys out of town. They're not going to mess with you, don't worry. But I just need 2 weeks to lose them. And then I'll come back and I'll pick this up. And also, you guys will be, nothing's going to happen. You guys are going to be fine. I just need you to, hold down the fort. Make sure this 500,000 is here by the time I get back. And just,
So they're after you, not the money.
they're after me because I have the money. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that this money is here when I get back. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. And also, I just need you two are the only people I can trust.
Do you need?
It's elementary, my dear John. It's a reference to Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's classic.
I've read the manga. Come on.
It's actually literature of
Manga is literature.
I don't really know what manga is.
I can't talk to you right now.
Your guys' problems are so different than mine. Okay. You know what? This is great. You know what? This is fine. It seems like you guys. Any questions? Because I got to split.
Ben, after you get back, come into Naughty's anytime, and I would love to just catch up and chat.
Yeah.
It's been such a pleasure to see you again. I wish we had more time to hang out. Please keep in touch with me.
Ben, I think we could use this money to do some really cool stuff once you get back. Like, I don't know if you had any plans, but I have some ideas.
John, it is considered rude to...
Hey, stay out of this. This is family business right here. We're family.
Do you know what ties are stronger than blood? The ties of education. I educated this child. Do you... You wouldn't get it.
I've learned a lot, just not traditionally. I've learned the ways of the blade, unlike
we need to let
you,
Ben go.
Unlike you creaky old
You
bones.
are keeping Ben from dipping. Ben is doing important work here. I'm assuming this is for a Hollywood thing.
You guys look, Ben's gone.
You see? Excellent. He knows how to dip. I'm assuming that's the paparazzi out there trying to get photos.
Why would paparazzi care about money?
Well, they don't care about the money. He just can't be seen with it because he's involved in some deep Hollywood project, and he's trying to get something off the ground, and so it's having us watch the money.
Ben is gone, but the van's still there.
Oh my. Maybe he's finally doing the anime that I pitched to him all that time ago. I thought it was a good idea, you know? It was kind of like a little Cowboy Bebop, a little bit of Death Note, you know? Like, I thought it was going to be pretty fucking cool. Maybe this is it. Maybe he's getting the funding for it, but then it's
I know you don't understand the way that media works, the way that networks work.
I know a lot.
Obviously, this money is going to go towards making a movie, and us watching it is our work for our friend.
Yes, it is our work to protect this money. And then John picks up the bag.
Let's not handle the money. Let's find a safe spot for it.
Yeah, I'm going to find a safe spot for it.
I just kind of think that you're not thinking things through.
Wrong. Wise.
What?
Wise. I'm wise. I know what I'm doing. I have watched enough crime anime to know what I'm doing.
Yes, but have you experienced life?
Yes.
What job do you have?
Work at a comic book shop.
You see, that you know nothing of the way people work.
I know everything. I have read countless stories, countless manga. What do you experience? Bread.
Oh, you know nothing of the hungers of the common people. I feed people every single day.
I know hungers of the people. I know how to roll up sushi. I practiced very hard. It took a long time, but I got that down.
Put the money down.
You don't know how to roll sushi.
Kid, put the money down. Okay?
No.
Okay. The bag is ripping. You see that? A tear is going to form.
Fine. I bet there's tape in here somewhere.
Yes, just set it down. Let's go look for the tape together.
No. I got this.
Put the money down, please.
I got this.
Okay. And so
John's phone makes a little ding, and then a notification pops up that says Anime Club in 15 minutes.
Oh shit! Go check the closet over there. Go check the closet.
Peppin
that looks like
opens
a supply
the closet, and I think it's empty except for like one coat. Let's see here, and then I go over to like the cupboards, and
do you hear the door creak?
Hey John, could you come in here for a second? John?
No response.
I think the cabinets are like empty. There's no dishware.
There's a couple coffee cups that are empty. Like paper coffee cups.
One of them has like a doodle on it. Okay, I wander back out to the little living room area.
The money is gone and John is gone.
Whoa.
It's been 10.
Oh wait, you do see a little piece of paper in an origami boat, and then you see a phone number written on it. And he said, I'll keep it safe. Call me if you need anything.
The van out front is gone.
Oh, this is just spectacular. Gotta think here, and I think I wander over to the fridge and I open it up.
It's full top to bottom with Red Bull.
And I slam the door shut. I look around and I'm like, well, and I start to lay little traps to see if people have been there. Like I'm putting tape slips on the corner of doors.
So you did find tape.
Yes.
What you find? You find gaff tape.
Fucking theater. Okay.
And yeah, so I've kind of just put little bits of tape and stuff around, and I'm just like, well, and scene.
And scene.
I still think that's bad, though.
Yeah, I know
Despite
that's bad.
the good ending, I think that's bad.
I think that's bad.
And since it is Act 1, who are you giving the bad die to?
Some stinky little bitch who might just go running off with my money. Our money.
Okay, Act 1, Scene 2. Lucci, will you establish or resolve?
I'm gonna establish. So we're meeting my official character, Kyler Sackhoff.
Yeah.
I am standing outside of my parents' house. I am waiting to get picked up by Alfred Yankovic, because we both go to anime club together. What John sees when he pulls up is
I'm 5 minutes late.
when John pulls up 5 minutes late to anime club, and they're usually 15 minutes early, is a 35-year-old wearing a kimono and a sword on his hip, and he's impatiently tapping his foot, and he's got his hand on his blade because he's angry. And when he sees the car pull up, he unsheaths it really fast and points it at the driver and kind of like to intimidate him, to be like, hey dude, like just so you know, you fucked up. And then he puts the blade back in the sheath.
John rolls down his window and he's like, you're only supposed to take your sword out if you're going to hurt somebody. That's bad swordsmanship. That's not safe.
I am gonna hurt you, John San. I've been standing out here for so long. Nani happened. Why are you late? We're usually 15 minutes early.
Sorry, I'm recoiling. This is so...
How dare you disrespect your senpai like that?
Oh, when you...
I'm older. You gotta respect your seniors, your passenger senpais.
Just get in. We're late to anime club. Come on.
What happened? Are you still getting into fights on that one Reddit page, r/Naruto? Are you still deep in it?
They don't understand that Naruto is actually way fucking overrated.
Okay, but like you can do that any other time. Like I don't get why you had
Just
to do it.
get in the goddamn car.
Okay, jeez. What's your problem?
A window from the apartment building across the street opens up, and a potato gets thrown at your car. Shut up!
Fuck you, Baka.
John has like a paper throwing star that he folded, and he just like loosely throws it, and just like wimply goes, and just doesn't get anywhere near that window. He goes,
You hear a large group of people from that window laugh uproariously, and then it slams shut.
dumbasses.
If I wasn't such an honorary swordsman, he would taste his blade. I don't believe in civilian casualty though. Drive. Drive. We're gonna be late. It's an important
John
meeting.
backs out of the driveway.
You know, this is when we discuss the newest episode. Who knows who we're leaving? Who knows who's waiting right now? Let's hurry.
And as we're driving away, John takes out his green iPhone 5C and starts playing like Sailor Moon music.
They both sing along and they mispronounce, like, they are just doing like, you know, like American diction of like Japanese words.
Yeah.
Windows down. Definitely most hated people in town. I feel when they drive past people, they shout at them.
Mothers shield their kids' eyes.
Yeah, they plug their ears. No, but like seriously, why were you late today?
I had prior engagements, okay? You know, an old friend called on me. You know, I had a mission going, you know, I was thinking start of my adventure sort of. I'm always down to go on a quest. So like here I fucking am.
So you weren't even late to anime club the day your dog died. This must be a pretty big mission, huh? Tell me about it, you know? It sounds kind of like the start of an interesting arc. An interesting arc for your character. I'm not used to seeing, you know, side characters getting, you know, such important storylines.
The day Iggy died was really, really sad. But, he would have wanted me to go to anime club. He was a lover of anime too. We watched all of the old JoJo together. You just wouldn't understand. You don't understand the complexities of a good story, and you don't get it. You wouldn't get it.
How dare you?
You pull up to the library.
Let's settle this inside. Let's see who's there.
Before I fully walk into the library, I take a grocery bag out of the back seat, and then I roll up the top as much as I can, but it's not a lot because the bag's pretty full. And then I'm just carrying it with me.
Whoa.
You walk in, and the librarian at the desk is just like, let's see. Meeting room C is open.
Thank you, library-san.
Can you not bring your swords next time?
And risk not being able to stop an intruder? Sorry, but no. And then I go and I walk away.
And we walk into the meeting room for anime club. Before we sit down, we bow at each other, and then we go, anime club is officially begun, and then we both sit down.
Also, okay, first things first, let's take attendance. Okay, John Yankovic.
Arigato.
Good. Kyler Sackhoff. Kyler Sackhoff. Ha ha ha. Here, arigato. Okay, that's everyone. Okay, so on the agenda today, we are going to be talking about the newest episode of...
I set the grocery bag next to me, but I'm definitely glancing down at it a lot.
Okay. Yeah, and also I'm ranting about the newest episode. I'm just like...
I just got a text from Renee that's... that is arigato means thank
Yes,
you.
Did you not know that?
I forgot.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my
That's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention that much. I'm kind of looking down at the
John,
Yeah. What?
you're not paying attention.
I'm paying attention.
No, you're not. You're looking at that paper bag like it's a first edition manga. What could possibly be more important than weekly anime club?
Nothing. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen again. Let's talk about Gitsune.
Give me the bag.
No.
As co-president of this club, I demand that you give me the bag.
Sensei, I cannot give you the bag. It is dire to my quest.
Are you challenging me to a duel? John, son?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Winner gets the bag?
Yes. No, but no, but fine. I'll tell you about it, but I don't want to. But we'll duel. And
We
then,
go back into the library where people are reading.
yes, and then we play ninja
With our hands.
with our hands. Yeah.
Okay. And
Do you want to roll for it? No, actually,
I would win. I practice every morning.
You would win.
Okay, yeah, so I kick your ass. People watch really tired expressions because we do this all the time. And also we're making really loud noises as we power up and swing at each other. Where I'm like,
You're calling out your attack.
Right arm. And also, yeah, so then we get back, and also I sit and I put my feet up on the table. Also, I'm like, that's why you shouldn't pick a battle where you know you can't win. Now tell me what's in the bag, Baka. Seems like it stresses you out, man, whatever's in that bag. I know we're rivals, but, keep your rivals close. You can tell me what's going on, I know that it's just you and me in this room.
Fine.
No one else. Don't worry. You can.
As my closest rival, but who pushes me to ultimately succeed in this world.
Just trying to make you the best version of yourself.
I'll tell you. He walks over to the window blinds and then shuts them. And then he picks up the bag and then dumps it all on the table. You see about a fuck ton of cash. I don't even know actually how much this is.
Nani? Whoa.
I was entrusted by a close friend to guard this with my life.
Is this real? And I pick up
Yes.
I pick up some hundreds.
This is real. This is very real. People want this, and they're after my friend, my cousin. I can't let them harden my blood.
This is at least does he need every one of these dollar bills back? Would you notice if
Yes.
This is a lot of money. I mean, like, you're getting compensated for this guard job?
I'm sure he's gonna compensate me.
Whoa. I mean,
This, we can trust him. He's such a great cousin. We did so many cool things together when we were younger. Like, I've always looked up to him.
uh-huh.
He's definitely gonna owe me one after this. And it's like, he's been on TV. We might be able to finally get our anime made. The one that I brought the script for? And
Yes.
I think I tried to storyboard. Like, he'd probably be able to talk to some people, get us in a room somewhere.
Oh my god. Magic Horse is gonna get made. I put my hand on my blade. I think this is what I've been training for. This money, these people, put me between them and you, and they will not touch you. You will not come in harm's way, and this money will not be taken. We should team up, main character, and support comedic relief. Let's settle our differences. Yeah?
Yeah. Thank you, Sensei. And then he reaches out for a handshake.
You and me, okay? And scene.
Was that good or bad?
Good.
Okay,
Good.
Lucy, who are you giving the good die to?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, Jared.
Yay! Act 1, Scene 3, my scene.
Would you establish or would you resolve?
I establish wood.
Yay.
We are outside John Alfred's apartment building. This is like later in the day. This is like evening, sun starting to set sort of thing.
You guys do anime club in the daytime?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You see him like standing on like kind of like some bricks that like differentiate between like some like lawn, bushes and whatnot and like the sidewalk. But he's sitting on there and he's reading a manga waiting for you.
out front of his apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Peppin just walks right up. He has a cane with him. He's not using it to walk.
Uh-oh.
Row raggy.
So I noticed you took the liberty of taking the money.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm protecting it. And you notice
You see-
that John Alfred also has a cane.
You see, you think this is one of your Japanese animations.
Yeah. Well, I don't think
This is real life.
I understand
Okay.
this is real life, but I've learned from anime. It's anime. It's anime. Come on.
Japanese animation. Anime.
I understand that this is real life, but I have absorbed enough experience. I know I took initiative. I was late to something and I needed to protect it. And I know I was one of the best places to protect it. So
Peppin picks up his cane and like pushes your chest so you're like kind of pushed back into the park bench or the little bench.
yeah.
No, what you don't understand is that this is something that we all have to work together on. You don't get to go off and be alone and do your lone hero thing. You take that money that reflects bad on me.
John Alfred picks up his cane and unsheathes it because it's a cane sword. And then he points it at you and he goes, "You don't understand. You haven't been very nice to me. And in order to work together, we need to get on the same page. So let's all be cool here and we can form a really cool partnership and protect this money."
On the same page?
Yes.
Show me what page you're on. Give me that. Give me that book.
And he hands him his JoJo Part 5 manga.
You see this page? Bullcrap. What the fuck is this? And he just starts ripping pages out.
No, that's one of the 7-page mudas.
You know what? This crap that you're pulling, you think life is all cane swords?
A van pulls up and parks near you guys. An unmarked one, just like the one you saw earlier. I mean, the other day.
God damn it.
I think we should maybe go inside my apartment.
You see, and I doubt this would have happened, because if you had left the money in the fucking apartment building, they would not have fucking seen you walk out with the fucking money. Let's fucking go.
He walks over to a bush and takes out the grocery bag from the bush.
God. Fuck.
I knew where it was. I'm not gonna leave it alone.
You're such a stupid little... Go inside.
When you guys try going inside, an inspector suddenly appears in the doorway and it's all like, hey, sorry, but there's actually the carbon
the
monoxide.
fuck out of my way.
Nope. Can't do. Carbon monoxide detector's not working right now. There's a leak. You guys are gonna have to stay out here and finish whatever the hell's going on between you two.
Let's get in my car. They walk over to John's car parked on the road.
I
they
throw
get-
the manga into the dirt.
Hey! I paid good money for that. I had to get that imported.
Think about that next time you do something irresponsible.
Not being irresponsible. I'm
Yes, the
keeping an
fuck
eye
you
on
are.
it.
You do not...
I'm not gonna leave it alone.
Mm.
John plugs in his green iPhone screen, all cracked up. And then he starts playing some anime music. No, it's the Attack on Titan theme because it's very loud. And then he turns up the volume. So now it's just very
now
loud.
you have to play the Attack on Titan music.
Okay, let's pause for me to do a really bad impression of it
Mhm.
that I'll do in post.
No, do it right now. Okay. I've had enough.
And the music's blasting. And so he's like, okay, now that we are all good and no one can hear us, make sure that... So, what?
Peppin is just like looking back into the car seat. The bag is ripped extra. This rip has been growing. This rip is bigger than the last time when you ripped it. And he takes out the gaffing tape he found and is starting to like repair the bag.
I've been holding that with my hand when I've been walking around with it. I know no money's gotten out of it.
Oh, I was stupid. I assumed no money had gotten out of it.
Yeah,
I was stupid to assume that.
yes. You don't understand. I am protecting this with my life.
We are taking the money back to the apartment. We're going to hide it in there, in the couch.
No, we can't guarantee that will stay safe. They know of that apartment. They were outside of it. If we leave that apartment
This wouldn't have
alone,
been a
they
problem
will
if
search
you
through
didn't
that
walk
apartment.
out of the apartment with the grocery bag. Now they know we have the money.
Yeah, but we can get away. I am great at running. I know how to run
you
fast.
Are a stupid, ignorant little boy.
And you are a part-timer at a naughty sandwich shop.
We provide serviceable quality subs. That's our motto.
I think your sandwiches are subpar.
You don't know shit. Drive me back to the apartment. I put up some little booby traps, and we'll see if anybody has been in.
Fine. And he starts up starts to pull away.
Listen, okay, buddy? I got worked up. I'm mad. I too have partaken in escapist fantasies from time to time, but what you don't understand is that this is more important than anything you have ever done.
Yes, I know that.
This is not a time to play a game.
I'm not playing a game. I am keeping my eye on this. I am keeping within my proximity. I'm not walking more than 20 feet away from this thing.
And that is stupid.
No!
Finding a safe place to put it is the smart option. Because you hiding shit in plain sight. Nobody will look twice, but now that you've been carrying around this grocery bag tightly, sweatily, so many people have seen you
I
with
have
something
a
that is
gland
clearly...
problem. Don't talk about it.
I don't care. What I'm saying is you are doing this is just wrong. You're doing it wrong. If we had set it aside safely, nobody would know that we have an important object.
The bag splits open from the bottom.
Fuck! Oh my god.
That's your fault.
You got me worked up. You got the bag soggy. You got the bag soggy with your stupid fucking glands.
A big truck with Red Bull on the side drives past.
Shit, I could really go for a Red Bull.
And? Oh, look, we
I'm
have
thirsty,
the money right
I'm
here. Let's
tired.
go fucking buy one.
I have to stay up late and watch the new episode of One Piece. What do you expect me to do? Fall asleep during it? No, I gotta stay up.
Look, do you have a bag? And then I look into the back seat and I start kind of rooting around to see if I can find anything to put the money in.
There's no bag, but there is a body pillow. That's clean. It's clean.
And also, it's buckled into a seat upright like a person.
I unbuckle it and I rip it and I kind of like bare
Hey!
I like rip it away, not like I didn't rip it open. I rip it
Thank
towards myself.
God.
And then I'm baring my bottom teeth at you and I just unzip the top and start ripping stuffing
Be
out.
careful with that.
I don't fucking
That's
care.
all-
I don't fucking care.
Isn't it like that was limited
I
edition?
don't fucking care. This is my money sack right now. I will watch the money tonight, and we will meet tomorrow after I package it up in a less conspicuous bag than a fucking body pillow. You fucked this. You know that?
Be careful with Giorno. He was
I don't
really.
fucking care about Giorno. Okay?
Please just text me every hour on the hour that the money is safe.
Fine. And I just start like throwing the money in aggressively.
Okay, what's your address? I'm driving you home.
Take a fucking left.
End scene.
Okay.
Was that good or bad for me?
Probably bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give the bad eye to Moss.
Whoa.
Act 1, Scene 4. Moss, will you establish or resolve your last scene of Act 1? We're already there.
I am going to establish Naughty's, the nautical themed Subway sandwich restaurant. All of the employees are supposed to wear like just, t-shirts, like it's a Panera Bread or like, that kind of thing. Peppin, however, wears a button-up shirt, and he got one custom made so that it fits within the dress code, and so it has like the little logo up on the shoulder.
Yeah.
But he does that so that he can wear his bow tie, and it pops out from under his apron, and he thinks it looks spectacular. They're all wearing little paper sailor hats, and Peppin is like glancing at the clock, and he's like, and then he kind of like looks around and makes sure nobody's watching, and he glances over at a huge catering order with like 20 subs all stacked up in these 2 paper bags.
Okay, so suddenly you hear the bell ring, and also I'm Naruto running in. Late.
Hi.
Sandwich Senpai, I am
how
very
can I help
konnichiwa.
you?
Jesus Christ.
How can I help you today? Ahoy, matey. We've got a great deal for you today.
Konnichiwa, you are mistaken. I am not just another one of your side character customers that comes in and doesn't add to the plot. I'm here because you hired me.
Oh, good. You're here. Okay, so step 1, let's get you into uniform. We've got these t-shirts here. The first one's free. Every other one is $15. I'm sorry. I'm Peppin Gunt. I will be training you today.
Hello, Peppin.
Have you worked in food service before?
Yes, I have. I have lots of experience with many jobs, short term at each one.
Okay, so what I would like to kind of get across here is that this is a pretty serious job.
Good thing I'm a serious person.
So the manager, Mr. Willie, is over in the office. We can get to him later. Let me just run you through the board. I would say it usually takes about a week to memorize all of the sandwiches, okay?
How long have you been here for?
25 years.
Whoa.
Let me give you a tour in the back room. So then if we come back here, this is where you're likely going to be starting, is
Okay.
that you're going to be preparing the veggies. So you're going to slice up the cucumbers, slice up the
Oh.
olives.
Slicing is my specialty, and I put my
and
hand on my
so-
blade.
Oh, wow. You should not have that in here. You see in the garbage, there is the outer shell of a body pillow of Giorno.
Giorno Giovanna.
Giorno Bon Jovi or whatever that.
I would definitely recognize the body pillow because I've been in the car a lot.
Yeah.
Also, I see it, and also I'm just like, who did this to you, Giorno?
So, excuse me, get out of the chair. So, you see, this is the slicing guide to see how thin to cut each vegetable here. We're not going to start you off on the meat cutter. That's kind of an expert level job. That's why I do it.
what kind of help would you need? Like, how much experience do you have slicing? You said you're an expert.
I am an expert at
Next
slicing.
time, leave the sword at home, please. We do not have weaponry on us.
I'll be honest. I probably won't need any training.
Okay.
I've sliced through wood. I've sliced through steel. I've sliced through apples. My sword, there isn't much that it can't cut.
Cool. So the aprons are over there.
I won't need an apron either.
It's store policy.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, that's
But
fine.
aren't they kind of cute? You know, they got the little boats on them.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, clashes with my kimono, but
Well,
that'll
you
do.
see, that's the thing. You're gonna have to change into the t-shirt, right? You gotta get into uniform. Do you have extra shoes in your car?
I'm sorry, but if you're asking me to take off my gettas, I'm gonna have to ask you to
No.
I'm gonna have to ask to talk to your manager because I want to reconsider these policies.
All right. Look, if you don't like these rules, go start your own sandwich shop. But here, you gotta do things the naughty way.
The naughty way. Maybe I should go start my own sandwich shop. You're telling me a bunch of rudimentary stuff, and you're not even doing it that well. There's no customers here. Maybe you need a new manager.
Peppin's nose starts just twitching.
You've been doing this for 25 years.
So, I assure you that I'm spectacular at this. Come out here, make a sub with me.
Make a sub with you.
Make a sub, I'll make a sub.
Uh-huh. Sure,
If I
I'll make
make
a
it
sub.
better-
I'll make a sub.
If I make it better,
Uh-huh.
you take off that fucking kimono,
Mm-hmm.
you put some shoes on, and you put in a hard day's work.
Deal.
You walk out back into like the main area of the naughties, and you see like a woman like carrying like a swaddled baby, and she's like, yeah, I'm here for a sandwich.
Hi, ahoy. What sandwich are you looking for?
Could I get the naughty club, please?
Naughty club.
I'm here on vacation, but my husband from the Bahamas, he really wanted a naughty club.
Okay, and so you would probably like that on Italian, right? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
A good employee does not ask the customer for what they want. They read them like a manga, interpret their needs that they don't even realize they have, and then get to work. Lady,
I'm sorry, ma'am.
politely,
Wait, hey,
shut up.
Hey, you shut up.
I'm on
ma'am,
it.
Do you wanna participate in a little experiment that we're doing here?
You notice whoever is talking to her, she kind of points the baby towards.
How about we make you 2 sandwiches for absolutely free, and you tell us which one is better?
Sure, yeah.
Lovely. All right.
A duel.
And
My
so,
specialty.
what did you want on that? Anything special?
No, just a naughty club.
I'm tossing up ingredients and slicing them in there with my katana.
Ooh,
I'm
do
tossing
you-
up bread and I'm slicing it. I'm throwing up tomato, I'm slicing it. I'm in the back making a mess.
Do you have anything exotic, actually? Like something like tropical that might be a good on it?
Hey, this is an experimental sauce, but I made a tropical punch vinaigrette.
Sure, yeah, that sounds delicious.
All right. And so he like opens up the sandwich and he's like very carefully laying out the cheese, closing his eyes and dipping his hands into it. The club is turkey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's turkey
into
and
the
bacon.
turkey, and then like feeling it through the gloves and like
Mm.
picks up the bacon and slipping it right into that turkey. Grabs the mayo and perfectly spreads it across. You know, the naughty way is not a dry bite.
Ew.
Also, while you're doing that, my character is working on his sandwich and he's thinking about what you said about opening his own business. And he's reflecting on like all of the jobs he's had over the years where he was only lasted a couple months. He's just like, hey, like, after I win this, if there's no hard feelings, maybe you'll work for me.
You hear the vinaigrette getting shaken. If your sandwich is better than mine and I could learn from you, sure. And
I mean, it's not going to be a sandwich place that I open, but you know, you could do your skills at a maid cafe.
you hear the sandwich slop shut and get wrapped up, just boom, 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 boom. It is anime level, folding up the paper around the sandwich and packaging it up. So that's my sandwich done.
Mine's more of a burrito bowl. It's a bowl with ingredients because they've all been sliced in the air.
So, yeah, You wanted the tropical vinaigrette. I don't know if that would be my choice on it, but hey, I hope you like it.
Yeah, I wanted something tropical.
Also, I bring mine up. It's not traditional, but you know.
And then she sets her baby down on the counter. And then she picks up her a sandwich and like takes a bite. And she like makes like a sour face.
Whose sandwich is it?
There's only one sandwich.
Okay, that's fair.
She takes a bite of the sandwich and like puckers her lips because it's really like sour and tropical. And she goes, "Oh, yeah!" And then she takes a bite of the bowl and like chokes on it a little bit, like scrumptious. Oh, wow!
It is important to keep in mind what you order.
This sandwich right here really took me to like an island resort eating it. You know, that it felt like I was on like a really nice vacation. I was on the beach.
I transported you through my artistry.
You transported me to a very nice place on the beach.
I'm sorry, kid.
This bowl, however, took me to very fancy restaurant where it's that one special night of the year that I wanted to treat myself. And then she looks down and remembers she needs to hold her baby, so she picks it back up very fast. She's like, she just kind of like stares at you for a bit, but not like at you, more like kind of looking past you, like she's not focusing on you. And then she nods. She's like, I think it was the sandwich I liked just a little bit more. It was the customer service that brought it a hair over.
Peppin's smile returns fully, and he's like,
When you look over, I'm standing there brooding, staring out the window. My hand on my sword. Another setback in my story. Another battle I lost to learn from. It's okay.
Peppin grabs your shoulder.
Every lost fight still sharpens my sword.
You know, that's actually a spectacular attitude to have, kid. I can teach you. You know, if you want to start your own business, I get it. Working for somebody else is not everybody's cup of tea.
It's
You
not.
should see the turnover rate here. I can help you build the skills you need to go and open your own sandwich shop. Go put your shoes on.
Ever since I was born, I knew I was meant for something great. Something different. I was always the outcast. Always on the outskirts. And now I know why that was. What it's been leading to. The moment here in this sandwich shop
Sandwiches.
when things would open up, when things would start to make sense to me. You've opened my eyes. It isn't about sandwiches. It isn't about working for the man.
It's about grabbing your meat with your own hands and slipping it in that bun.
Oh, what the fuck?
My story starts now. I have a lead on some money. I have the passion and drive of Naruto combined with Luffy from One Piece. And I have a whole lot of heart and a whole lot of manga to reference. And I think I know what I have to do.
Peppin's ears like drop an inch because he stops understanding the words.
I think, no, I know what I have to do. I have to open a maid cafe. Right here.
Peppin takes his hand off your shoulder and walks out of the store and looks across the street, which is an empty. The progress is being built, just lots with some foundations laid, a lot of roads. It's just a subdivision that has been started. A couple of frames and some houses are up, and he just stares out and puts his head in his hands.
End scene. Was that good or bad?
Bad for you.
Yeah, bad for me.
Yeah, bad. And who are you giving the bad die to?
Fucking prick.
Fuck you. Thank you.
Act 1, Scene 5.
I think I'm in the subdivision. There's some like abandoned buildings, but we're within view of Naughty's.
Mhm.
Naughty's is like maybe like 100 yards away. And across the street is, like the normal neighborhood. I'm wearing one of those t-shirts that looks like a suit because it's business cash. And then I have my kimono over it. And I have my sword. And I have my hair up in a ponytail because I want to look respectable.
You see a man in an ill-fitted suit walk up and he's like, Mr. Sack off? Is that you?
Please call me Sentai Zakoff, realtor son. Thank you for meeting with me on such a short notice.
I didn't expect to actually meet anyone here. A lot of people at the office thought this was a joke.
Well, I'm sure you don't get a lot of messages written right to left and such fruitful offerings out of nowhere. I'm serious, and also I expect this to be taken seriously.
Okay.
I'm glad to see that they sent their best.
Yeah, that's definitely who I am.
Uh-huh.
I am the best in the office.
Good. I expect nothing less. Let's, katana slice right to the, center of why you're here. I am opening a business, and I need the perfect location.
Oh, you want to actually buy something here? This location is under. It's been troublesome, but you actually want to invest in this property?
Not this one, that one, and then I point to the active naughties.
I'm confused. That property is already under some ownership. I mean, we do manage the property, but it's already under ownership. I mean, look at all the other properties. There's so many clear spaces. You could do so much anywhere else.
I can do anything I put my mind to. You don't need to tell me that.
An admirable goal.
And what I want to do is open this business as fast as I can. And the only way to do that is with a pre-existing building. These people, this town, they've been deprived of a maid cafe for too long.
A what?
A maid cafe. A place where you can go to forget about your troubles. And have cute little waitresses in maid costumes bring you coffee and omelets. A place to smile and get female attention. To get snacks. And not worry about your problems.
It's not impossible. It's not a bad idea. What are you offering for the property?
Money's not really an issue for me.
It's an issue for us.
I could do anything from $10,000 to
More than that.
$500,000. You name your price.
$500,000 and a 25% stake in your company. I know I'm a realtor, but I'm an investor now too. And $500,000 is not going to be enough.
If I take you on an investor, do you swear on your life that you will get me that building? Has to be that building. I have the money now. The money's hot. I need to spend it now. We just have to get this show on the road,
Deal.
Okay, so I take out my sword. Okay, let's make it official. And I slice my hand open.
Oh God, what the hell?
I'm like, no, wait, never mind, that hurt really bad. Let's just do a verbal agreement. Let's just
Deal,
Ow,
Jesus.
Ow. Okay.
Do you need to go to the hospital?
Yeah, I do need to go to the hospital. It hurts.
As you guys are rushing to the hospital, you see 3 van loads of men with big luggage cases walking into the naughties.
And scene.
Okay, I think overall good. You did cut your hand in the end, but overall good. Who are you gonna give the good die to?
I'll give it to Moss.
Okay.
Even it out. Although you were a great scene partner.
Act 1, Scene 6.
Final scene of Act 1.
Deedly doodly.
No.
We see John Alfred sitting in his car, listening to kind of edgy and sad anime music.
Does he live in his car? He's in his car all the time. And his body pillow's there.
Not anymore, it ain't.
True.
Speaking of, we see that his car is actually parked in the parking lot of the Naughties, and he's just staring inside, watching Peppin Gunt
make sandwiches.
So I'm sitting in the parking lot, being like, ugh, fuck this guy. He's gonna fucking lose some money.
He's being very over animated with all the customers, and he's smiling, and you can't hear him, but you see he's making jokes that the customers are liking. He is good at customer service.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Okay, one customer that comes up to you while you're working just says, they're at least been waiting in line. They just go, there's something really big in your teeth right there.
Thank you. And he like kind of goes in back and like brushes it away with a toothpick.
Okay, this person leaves without ordering.
They were one of the vendors, one of the distributors, and they just swapped out our like soda machine. You know how it's like usually like, oh, it's Pepsi, like right on top. They swapped that out for a Red Bull one.
It's all Red Bull.
Yep. So it's all we have a Red Bull soda dispenser now.
And then the next person in line's all like, I need something that, wakes me up, doesn't make me jittery, and has great aftertaste. Do you have any suggestions for that?
Are you a pilot? Because you look like you need some wings.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right over there. We got the Red Bull soda dispenser just in. I
Wow.
think we're like one of 7 in the nation.
Now I have everything I need to tackle the rest of my day.
Not a sandwich.
This is all I need.
The door swings open. The bell rings.
Ahoy!
And you see John stands there and he points at you while kind of arching backwards. Gunt! Give me my Dakimakura back.
What the fuck?
That's the Japanese word for body pillow.
Oh my god, okay.
Are you here? Hello. You must have been. You're who called about the catering order, right?
No, I didn't.
you- Oh my god. Wow.
want-
How could I have been so fucking confused?
Give me my Dakimakura back. You stole it from me. Oh, you didn't steal it. Then give it back, though. I missed it.
What are you looking for?
My Dakimakura.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
The pillow.
I put it in the garbage. It was used.
Where is that garbage?
It's in the dumpster.
He runs out back.
I think Peppin kind of follows. And he's like, it would have been in yesterday's bag here. I'm sorry. I didn't know it meant so much to you. And like he starts to help you kind of like dig through the dumpster and he opens up a bag and
It cost a lot of money.
he pulls it out.
That was my first Comic-Con trip.
It's stained. There's like rotten lettuce kind of glued to it. Look, I don't know. This is a weird item to own. And
I need something between my knees at night. It helps me sleep. It's just a sensory thing, man.
He just
it's
kind of
nothing
is like
weird.
He's just like
Between my
squinting at
knees.
you and like starting to sneer, and he like takes a breath. He's like, "No, growing up, I had similar issues. Not, I was never, not with my knees touching when I sleep, but my family viewed me as an outsider, and I never quite got along with them. And it seems to me like you feel that way about everyone, and you're weird. And I'm really, really wondering why you were picked to be doing this with me. You do not seem
I'm good cousins. I'm
particularly
reliable.
competent.
I have a
This-
full-time fucking job. You still work fucking part-time. You kidding me? Like, dude, come on. I'm trying to do things with my life.
I will replace your body pillow. Do things with your life. Put your back into your career. Stop running around watching your Japanese animations. Fuck, you know what? You can watch them, but learn to talk with us. You're feeling excluded because you make us your enemies, your obstacles. We're different than you, so it's like you. But guess what? We're all people. If you just stopped doing weird shit, we would like you. And I throw the soiled body pillow on to the ground in front of you. I'll get you a new one.
He picks it up and walks away and back around the building.
I start to follow. Do you have an order to pick up or not?
He walks into the naughties.
Okay, and I go back behind the counter.
He walks behind the counter.
Hey, no, we can't have customers back here.
He starts rubbing the soiled body pillow all over the food.
Oh no.
Stop that! No!
You ruined my stuff. I'm ruining yours.
This is not my stuff. I don't run this store. This is not my store.
Yeah, you fucking pathetic piece of shit. This isn't your store.
1 minute the baby's there and she's moving the baby back and forth really fast.
I grab you and I like push you up against the wall. You need to calm down.
Where's the fucking money?
I have a catering order ready, but I need to know, do you have the other sub? There's one sub sandwich missing. Did your greasy little fucking hands drop it? I'm trying to be fucking nice to you.
I have been very fucking careful. You're the one that fucking ripped the goddamn bag, ripped it open all over the fucking place, and you stupidly shoved it into my dakimakura, and you probably fucking lost it. Or you took it for yourself because you're sick of being in a fucking dead-end part-time job and doing nothing with your life.
Peppin slaps you.
The phone rings.
This isn't a dead-end job. And he goes over, picks it up. Naughty subs, how can I help you today? Ahoy, where every sub sails the seas.
You hear a familiar voice.
Peppin, you've got to take a fucking chill pill. I asked you two to watch my money, not fucking kill each other.
Are you in the store right now? And he like kind of lowers the phone and like looks around.
Oh yeah, totally. I skipped town just to hide in your store. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I told you to watch the money because I thought you were smart, not because you were dumb, petty, and gonna start little arguments with someone half your age.
Well, why did you invite him to help protect your money? He's a fucking idiot.
He is an idiot. He's a weirdo. He's obsessed with anime. He's a lot of stuff, but he's a creep. He's a weirdo. He doesn't belong here. No. But Peppin.
Ben?
Peppin, I need you to take a deep breath.
Oh, it's Ben.
What?
We're making fun of you.
No, I'm not. Put me on speakerphone.
No.
Put me on speakerphone, Peppin.
John starts walking over to the catering order.
Okay, you're on speaker.
Peppin, John.
John picks up the catering order and starts to walk out.
Excuse me, sir, that's not your order.
John, stop walking towards the door. I need you to hear this.
John is like...
Get over here.
Stops, is like, how the fuck did he know I was walking towards the door?
Guys, this isn't just your own life that you guys are thinking small. You guys are just thinking about each other. It's not,
Ben, what do you plan on doing with this money? What are we getting out of this? We want to help you. I want to help you. My good cousin. I set off fireworks with, but come on. This is apparently some shady shit's going on. So there's that weird van that was there a couple days ago.
I guess I was wrong about you too.
I hang up. No. You know what? I've been hard on you. And Peppin looks into your eyes and he's like, fuck this naughties. Fuck Ben Donner. Let's take care of ourselves. I quit.
John holds the 2 bags of the catering order closer to him. He goes, no, don't you see? This is us falling to our darkest hour. This is where we need to rise up and show that we can do it and we can be trustful.
And then give back the money that you took.
No, you just quit. I feel like you're gonna use it on something.
What do you get out of this? You took the money already.
I didn't take any
Well, then you
fucking
fucking
money.
lost.
You're the one that fucking took it.
I don't lose shit.
Bull fucking shit. You've lost out on fucking life by working here.
Well, I don't work here anymore.
Yeah.
I'm ready to start fucking living. Ben doesn't trust us. He's watching us.
No, I need to prove myself to Ben. I need to prove this is the fall.
We're proving something to Ben. Isn't that fucking
We're
weird?
proving something to him by stealing his fucking money. That's not fucking good.
Yeah, no, we steal his money and you know what's gonna happen. We're gonna get fucking caught right away. They know what we are doing. He just called us. Let's call his bluff. Let's go fucking blow it in fucking Vegas. For all I fucking care. All I know is that if we try to leave with this money, he is going to show up and we can ask him what the fuck this is about.
I think John runs out of the naughties, and I think as he's running,
Peppin definitely starts to pursue.
But as John is like just leaving the front door, because it's like one of those two-way restaurant, like two-door.
Yeah.
You know, he's actually hit by the van, not like a lot, but just like enough to like knock him over a little bit, and he drops the 2 bags. I think one of the van doors opens and like the driver gets out to like check on John, but he just looks like, and he like grabs just one of the bags and continues running towards his car.
Yeah, you hear confusing conversations of like, oh, acquaintance number 2, it's anyone here know medical?
And I think
John's away at this point.
Yeah.
Like I've kind of like walked out and I've picked up the other bag, and as I'm like walking by through the front of the van, I kind of see into the windows, like through the back of the van, there is television screens. One of the Naughties and one of Ben Donner's apartment.
A lot of outside cams.
And then the people who got out to help John see you and look back at the door open, and then they just quickly, like, they put their heads down quickly, get back inside, and then the van, like, drives off. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's giving you a lot.
Is that good or bad for me?
Good.
Good. I think good.
Okay. And I'll give the good die to Lucci. Keep it even.
Really? Well, we're all gonna have horrible endings. Thank you.
Now that we are at the end of Act 1, we'll roll all the remaining dice to help determine our tilt. So we'll first roll all the dice that we've collected, and the person with the highest value and the person with the lowest value will choose the tilt from the table from the dice that we've rolled in the middle. So everyone, roll your dice. +1.
+5.
+2.
Oh shit, wow. All positive, but it's me and Lucci.
Loser.
Ooh, this spread of dice in the middle is interesting.
I'll probably do, I think I'm gonna do 6 for mine. Failure.
I'm gonna do 2, tragedy.
That's fun.
I will define failure as a tiny mistake leads to ruin.
Okay.
And then how will you define tragedy?
They're kind of the same.
I know. It's pain followed by confusion, or confusion followed by pain.
Oh.
Let's do 5. Confusion followed by pain.
Okay, so tune in next week to see...
2 weeks from now.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks from now. It's been a second since we've recorded. Tune in 2 weeks to see how failure, a tiny mistake leads to ruin, and tragedy, confusion followed by pain, rears its head in the next act of Pulp Panic, $500,000 in a grocery bag. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. Thank you to Bully Pulpit Games for letting us use their wonderful game. Thank you to Luca Monfrey for our spectacular intro music. You can follow them at Horrible Smell on Instagram. Most of our production music is by Joel Stedler. You can follow him on his Patreon. Our outro music is Inward by Hans Troost. You can follow the podcast on Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok, all at Pulp Panic Pod. This story is based off the $500,000 in a grocery bag playset by Jason Morningstar, published by Bully Pulpit Games. Don't forget to leave us a review wherever you happen to be listening and to spread the word about Pulp Panic. It truly does help. I have been Jared.
I've been Moss.
I've been Lucci.
See you in 2 weeks. Don't be fools.
You remembered.
I did.